Hello, Capricorns, and welcome. My name is Alyssa. This is my channel of New Direction, and I'm so thankful you are here. If you are a first time, if this is your first time here, welcome. Thanks so much for coming. If you are returning, you know how much I love you, so thanks for coming back. All right, guys, so this is a new moon. A reading for a new moon in Pisces. So the new moon in Pisces takes place on March the 13th. This is another powerful new moon period, okay? It is a great time to really get clear on the intentions that you are setting. Piscean energy has the tendency to really doubt themselves and their big, beautiful dreams. So this is really good time to be accountable for that belief within inside of self, okay? Journaling is a great way to become clear and prepared for the dreams that you are manifesting. Especially within new moon energy, journaling is so powerful right now. Piscean energy often is self-sacrificing as well. So with this new moon, you're really looking at where maybe you have been struggling to pursue your wants or goals or dreams or desires out of fear of how that will affect others, okay? We are keeping it real as always here today, and that might be a challenge, especially with this new moon in Pisces, because the new moon in the Piscean energy has that tendency to really look at the things they love through rose-tinted glasses. So it's about where we need to be accountable for the truth, right? Truth transcends illusion. All right, so starting today, we are going to use the Energy Oracle. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Maybe you just got a lot of Capricorn within your charts. But we are going to start here with the heart of the matter here for the new moon in Pisces. We're going to look at the intentions in which you need to be setting or getting clear on with this new moon in Pisces energy. And then the change being put into motion by yourself, Capricorns, for this new moon in Pisces, all right? Okay, so last shuffle here. This is for Capricorns. The heart of the matter here for the Capricorn with this new moon in Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Blossoming abundance and victory. Look at that. Heart of the matter. Some sort of new beginning here. Some sort of blossoming abundance that is victorious. That is bringing in this kind of energy of victory. Okay, intentions to be setting here for the Capricorns. A door to personal healing and happiness. This looks like a beautiful new moon period for you guys. Okay, and change is being put into motion here by the Capricorn. Change is being put into motion within this new moon of Pisces cycle. Thank you. A man holding a coin. Look at that. Divine masculine energy. Again, that's not gender specific. Keep in mind, when we're talking about masculine energy, we are talking about, the energy of the action. We are all made up of divine feminine and divine masculine energy. So we certainly can apply it to masculines within our lives, but we always must apply those energies back to self as well. Okay, so we are going to pull some spirit animal oracles here as well as Moonology. Just get all the cards out on the deck here. So for Capricorns, let's see. Heart of the matter here for the Capricorn with this new moon in Pisces energy, Spirit. Sing your own song, the Canary Spirit. Okay, nobody puts you in a cage. You are singing your own song. Intentions that Capricorns are setting within this new moon Pisces energy. Thank you. Time for a beginner mind, absolutely. Staying open to beginning opportunities, the Porcupine Spirit. And changes being put into motion here by the Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, be loyal to what you love, the Dog Spirit. Take the leap of faith, the Grasshopper Spirit. And a time to let go, the Groundhog Spirit. Wow. Okay. And from the Moonology Oracle, let's get a couple of those as well. And for Capricorn, new moon in Pisces. Heart of the matter here for the Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. A fiery climax approaches, the full moon in Aries. Okay. Intentions here being set by Capricorn for this new moon in Pisces. This new moon in Pisces energy. What is the intentions being set here? Thank you. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Beautiful energy. Okay, and the changes here. Changes being made here. Changes being set in motion by Capricorns. This new moon cycle. Thank you. Work through your fears. Oh my goodness. Okay. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. And prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. All right, Capricorn. Okay, so at the bottom of the energy oracle deck, we had attachment. Oh my goodness, we have attachment, third chakra, indecision, and walking away. All right, so for some of you, there could be some low vibration energy here that is really, messing with your solar plexus, messing with your inner light, your inner truth here. Okay, there can be some sort of indecision around whether to walk away from that or whether to stay, right? But I mean, the bottom of the card here, we have attachment. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. All right, so blossoming abundance here, heart of the matter. It's interesting because we have attachment, the third chakra, and the indecision with walking away at the bottom of the deck. But the heart of the matter here is the new beginning and the victory, right? Singing your own song. There is some sort of fiery climax that is approaching here with this heart of the matter, with this victory to be had. But it is about singing your own song here. The blossoming abundance is about new beginnings, new opportunities, things that really inspire you, things that really bring good opportunities and abundance into you, especially with the victory behind it, things that really make you feel victorious within your own energy, within your own life. I feel a lot that has to do with you singing your own song right now, okay? Speaking your own truth, not allowing yourself to be caged in. Again, that's so much like this Pisces and new moon, right? Not allowing yourself to be caged in by fears of how your wants, your wishes, and your dreams are going to affect others, right? We can't do that. All right, let's see. Blossoming abundance gets the High Priestess. Thank you, Spirit. The Seven of Wands, wow, and the Lovers. Your intuition is guiding you here. Look at the Seven of Wands. It's kind of like that third chakra. Here she is defending her inner light, defending her, like this third chakra, right? See that solar plexus? That is what is shining here. Okay, there's all of these wands down here. There's all these haters and all this negativity down here, and they're trying to spew their bullshit on her, okay? But she has connected here to her intuition. She can see beyond the veil. She is looking past what is right in front of her face right now. And the Lovers is here. Okay, so this could have something to do with some sort of romantic connection. Maybe there's some sort of new kind of love, new opportunity here for you. Maybe it's something that, people are like, oh, I don't know about that, but your intuition is like guiding you here, saying, yeah, no, that's going to be positive. But we got to look past this too, from just a romantic aspect, and really look at it as far as the divine masculine and feminine energy within inside of self. Okay, because the Lovers is choice. It's talking about duality, right? And this is about choosing new beginnings, choosing to sing your own song, choosing self, choosing wholeness, right? The victory here gets the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Wow. The victory here, there's some sort of growth within inside of self, okay? Victory isn't just going to be this easy kind of energy. Okay, the victory here is this wish fulfillment. It's this happiness. It's this joy within inside of self. Okay, it's this energy of feeling wholesome, inspired. Okay, fulfilled. You can see here she's below the surface level. Okay, so she's really truly emotionally. This energy is feeling like, I feel like this energy of victory is that emotional kind of happiness. But look how it comes with the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. Because in order for this victory to be had within inside of self, there's growth, there's change that has to happen. That five of Wands, that's not an easy kind of energy. Okay, this is growth, this is confliction, this is about leveling yourself up. And that victory to be had, there has to be some sort of emotional healing that needs to come here. Okay, the Five of Cups is about releasing yourself from emotional baggages that you were holding on to. And that's where this healing comes from with this Nine of Cups. That victory, I mean, it's that new level of fulfillment within inside of self, right? And that comes from finding this wholeness within inside of self. That comes from releasing yourself from fears and attachments of the past and finding that wholeness and that inspiration and that light within inside your own space, your own energy, your own worthiness, singing your own song. You know, this blossoming abundance and this victory stem from you finding this connection to your inner truth. Come from the growth here. Because I mean, it is going to take some leveling up here. It's going to take you actually, sinking your teeth in to liberate yourself. Okay, the high priestess here, this is about your intuition, and it is guiding you here towards this liberation within inside of self. It's guiding you here towards that growth. Okay, look at that. We have the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands, right? There is this massive, and wands are all about your spiritual growth. Look at that. 7 of Wands gets the World. There's some major cycle here that is coming to completion, and I feel that it could be greatly within inside of self. I feel like this completion to this cycle is where you really acknowledge the light and the power in which you have. Look at that. Right? The completion here, the acknowledgement of all the cycles and all the hardships that you have come from. But it's more than just like, okay, like, I've gone through all these cycles and I'm defeated from that. No, now it's like, okay, I've gone through all these cycles. I now know my inner light. I now know the power in which I contain. Wow. Yeah, look at that. The Lovers gets the Queen of Cups and the Strength. Because here that is isn't it interesting that it's so much, there's a lot of divine feminine energy. But here this divine feminine energy, you see the Queen of Cups is about connecting to your emotions, that intuitive guidance, that inner knowing, right? Connecting here to spirit, connecting, you can see she's sitting below the surface level here, right? And the Strength is talking about that strength that you embody within inside of self. Right? That kind of true strength, it's not about being loud but it's the strength of your spirit. It's the strength of your belief, your faith, that is where this duality within inside of self comes from. That is where that energy of Lovers, that energy of choice really begins to become such a strength within inside of you, because that divine feminine voice of self is really calling to action the new beginnings here. It's really calling, it's almost as though that divine feminine voice and that strength within inside of self brings into alignment the action required of you and the intuitive guidance within inside of self. It's almost as though it brings that into a more balanced kind of energy, right? Let's see, this 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands gets the Hanged Man, right? Because that's this growth. You're having to release yourself from how you have done this in the past. You're having to release your resistance to the changes that are being needed to be made, or to the direction in which spirit is guiding you. The Hanged Man is the energy of just putting yourself in the timeout so that what needs to be can be. And that this leveling up here, it's releasing, like, it's interesting because there's this leveling up, there's this growth, there's this change within inside of self, but it's faith. It's faith that's allowing you to do this growth. It's faith that's allowing you to release your resistance to the change needed. Okay? Yeah, because once you release yourself from how you see this having to go, I almost feel like once you release yourself from micromanaging the universe, okay, you will find this strength and this authenticity within inside of self. This victory and this emotional fulfillment, it comes because the action steps in which you are taking, this divine masculine King of Wands energy that you are taking, that is that authentic energy within inside of self. That's purpose. That's connecting. Like the King of Wands is somebody who connects to their purpose, connects to their intuition, connects to their authenticity. Right? The King of Wands is somebody who, that's action steps. That's the energy of taking action steps within life that are directly connected to purpose, to inspiration within inside of self, to soul-led purpose, to soul-led journeys, right? That Seven of Pentacles here clarifies this Five of Cups, because you have put a lot of work in to releasing and to healing yourself. Okay, you have put a lot of work in to this growth within inside of self. That's why this victory is to be had here, because the work to heal yourself has been put in. Okay. And if it hasn't, if you're still in that process of putting that work in, then continue to show up for yourself, right? It's so important with this new moon in Pisces that we not only open ourselves up to the different thinking and the different emotional and spiritual ways of healing ourselves, but we also really are accountable for the action steps in which we are applying to heal ourselves and to go forward, right? Absolutely. There has to be this change within inside of self, right? In order for the heart of the matter, in order for this new blossoming beginning to come, you have to choose that kind of victory. You have to choose that leveling up. Okay? You have to choose the changes that need to be made here for you to go forward to experience this next level of happiness, right? You have to choose here that kind of path of the King of, because I mean the King of Wands, he didn't get here by chance. You can see here actually the lizard, and I wondered why there was always a gecko with the King of Wands, and it's because the King of Wands wasn't born a lion. Okay, he wasn't just given that kind of power like the gecko. He had to really learn through life's experiences the strength needed to be that kind of king within his authenticity. Okay. Singing his own song. That canary didn't just free itself all by, it took the strength here to actually, sometimes you can open up a canary cage and that bird might not even, fly out of the cage because they're afraid of what's outside here. And to sing your own song, it's about that victory is yours if you're prepared to go beyond, right? The fiery climax approaches, and maybe that's why, this heart of the matter, it's really like there has to be some huge shift. There has to be some sort of climax here that is going to push you, into that next phase, right? All right, door to personal healing and happiness here with the intentions being set. I feel like you are setting the intentions to find this happiness, to find this joy. Right? Setting the intentions to really walk away from what isn't going to serve you. Whether, again, that's that attachment energy that you've had in the past, but I feel like the intentions you are setting here is to open yourself up to this beginner mind. You are good enough. Don't forget that. Don't forget that you are worthy enough of happiness. You are worthy enough of fulfillment, celebration. Okay, Four of Wands here. Look at that. Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. You are worthy of this new tangible beginning. You are worthy of this new opportunity, these new cycles that you are wanting to begin. You are worthy of happiness, right? But first you got to walk away from the idea that you are not. Okay? Time for a beginner's mind with that porcupine spirit. It's time to really open your mindset here. Don't allow the past to be what limits you. Right? Don't allow that past thinking to be what limits you. Okay? Four of Wands gets the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely. Here's your divine feminine energy, Capricorn. Okay? Connecting here to your manifesting powers. Connecting here to what it is that you do want to manifest. This Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing kind of energy. Okay? This is about especially when we're talking about the intentions here. It's about listening to that inner voice, listening to that inner guidance. The Queen of Pentacles is the tangible guidance that you are being asked to make. She's one who very much focuses on the abundance that she wants to manifest within her life. Okay? She's going to make the steps here needed to connect herself to that door to personal healing and happiness. She's going to make those steps because she knows, like the Queen of Pentacles, as I said, is nurturing energy. She knows in order to care for herself, she must nurture that healing, right? She must nurture that kind of happiness. She also knows that she has the ability here to manifest what it is that she wants to see within her life, okay? She's just that grounded. The Ten of Swords here with the moon. Yeah, the Ten of Swords is about walking away, cutting the bullshit, right? Removing the negativity. And it was clarified by the moon. And the moon can oftentimes in a distorted energy can be talking about the fear in which we cannot see. Okay. And here, when it clarifies this, this is like you have this faith within the divine to guide you, even if you can't see maybe quite what the future is holding for you, even if there's some shadows and there's some fears there. It's like, okay, I have faith. I have faith that I need to walk away from whatever is holding me stuck, because what is to come, I have faith in the divine that it is going to fulfill me, that it is going to bring this victory. Okay, that it is going to bring this doorway of personal healing and happiness, that it's going to bring new beginnings, okay? New cycles, new tangible beginnings. The Devil and the King of Pentacles. And the Devil can be talking about low vibration energy, but this is also the Capricorn energy, okay? It's also the tarot card here for the Capricorn. And I feel like what you are putting into action right now is the new you. Right? And isn't it interesting that you can see in this card where the attachment is, right? And Capricorns are very structure-based kind of, like that is a very structure-based zodiac sign, okay? You guys like the structure. You like, you like those kind of structures within your life. And this is to me where you're building new structures that are actually going to serve you. The King of Pentacles energy is about, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, all in this energy in which the intentions in which you are setting. Because I feel that you guys are setting these, for some it could certainly be job opportunities, career opportunities, something that is really bringing pentacles and tangible new beginnings here. But it's where you're being very committed to the steps that are going to need to be taken, okay? This King of Pentacles energy, that is somebody who shows up with determination, okay? Shows up with perseverance. This King of Pentacles energy is no stranger to the changes that need to be made here, to the steps that need to be made to bring the pentacles or the abundance that he wants to see in his life, okay? And I feel that's what's shifting here. The intentions you are setting is that you are going forward here, building these new pentacles, building these new tangible cycles, taking the action steps required of you to actually put into motion the new opportunities or the new life for self that you are building, right? The change that you are putting in motion here. Look at that King of Pentacles. Actually, it's a man holding a coin, but don't you feel like those are kind of the same? Like this is just the younger version. Look, you can even see where his gray hair is starting. Okay. Be loyal to what you love. Take the leap of faith. And this is a time to let go. Work through your fears, release negativity, because prosperity lies ahead. All right. There are fears, there are limitations, but you got to let that go. Don't be afraid of what is to come here. Take the leap of faith. Lean into the higher, right? Lean into the new opportunities. Lean into what it is that you love. Be loyal to what it is that you love, okay? Release your negativity. There is prosperity that lies ahead here, but in order for you to actually achieve that prosperity, you have to release yourself. Look at that. You got to be really clear in the change of directions needed to be made here with the Two of Wands. There's two roads before you, Capricorn. Which road are you going to choose? The Queen of Swords here, this is about divine feminine energy, connecting to that intuition within inside of self, and the swords are about higher thinking, mind-based kind of thinking here. And it's where you must connect to that divine feminine intuitive thinking. The clarity here that is really directing you towards the path that is for you, right? It's going to require action steps. Absolutely. Here's the Hierophant. It's going to require action steps. It's going to require you to hold yourself accountable to the higher road. It's going to require you to release and work through some of this fear, because you're holding on to a lot of negativity. You're holding on to a lot of fear. And in order to actually embrace this prosperity, you got to let it go, right? You got to allow yourself to embrace this new cycle within your own being. The pathways before you here, are you going to choose a path that is not going to serve you, one of fear, one of negativity? Or are you going to kick the cycles of the past and realize the healing that you have done? Look at the Six of Cups is about looking at all that has been. All that you have learned in the past here, and then applying that knowledge here to go forward as this new being. Okay? Queen of Swords. Yeah, Three of Wands. Yeah, because you're getting clearer here. Capricorns, okay? You're clear on the road that you want to walk. The Three of Wands is about holding yourself and walking in this higher vibration, okay? Looking at the path before you, like that Two of Wands, and then choosing to walk the higher path, okay? Choosing to walk that path. This is a change here that you are being asked to put in motion. The Hierophant energy, holy shoot, we got the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Swords. You know, because the Hierophant energy, again, kind of like the Three of Wands, holding yourself to higher accountability, walking a higher road, okay? There is positive change here. For some, it can certainly be relationships, but I do feel like this changes how you are going forward, blending your energies, where maybe you've really held yourself stuck and limited in the past by your own fears, by your own doubt. Okay, by self-sabotaging kind of energy, which self-sabotaging energy is simply like it's sabotaging self, but it's also very much defending yourself, because there's situations I feel within the past where people have really done you wrong. And now it's hard to really look past that. Okay, it's hard to see this change within inside itself, but the change can happen. The victory can be yours. The new beginnings are yours when you choose to put into action step this faith, right? When you choose to release yourself from the negativity and the fears, when you choose to release yourself from this kind of bullshit energy, right? That's where there's new beginnings for you. All right, so we are going, look at that bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. There's shifts, there are changes happening here, Capricorn, okay? Victory is yours if you choose to open yourself up to that victory, okay? If you choose to really walk down the path of healing, right? All right, so we're going to pull an Untethered Soul here to finish out this beautiful new moon reading. I do want to mention that I am doing personal extended readings at this time. So they are $30 extended readings. They're about 30 to 40 minutes. And we just kind of look at how this new moon is personally going to affect your energy, some unknown influences that may be affecting it. You know, we really dig into how... how you are personally affected. That video is uploaded to YouTube on an unlisted link, and then you are sent that link, so it is yours to hold, to keep, to do whatever you want with. All right, so this is for Capricorn here with this new moon in Pisces. What is the Untethered Soul message for the Capricorns here? Okay, that's a few. Deep inner release is a spiritual path in and of itself. It is the path of non-resistance, the path of acceptance, the path of surrender. Wow. Deep inner release is the spiritual path in and of itself. It is the path of non-resistance, the path of acceptance, the path of surrender. Every movement of your body, every emotion you have, every thought that passes through your mind is an expenditure of energy. What if consciousness were to remove its focus from your personal set of thoughts, your personal set of emotions, and your limited sensory input? Would you become untethered from the bonds of the personal self and set free to explore beyond? Beyond is infinite in all directions. Holy. All right, Capricorns, if you enjoyed this reading, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet hit that subscription button, please be sure to do so. My channel is just growing, so I appreciate all of the likes, shares, and subscriptions. Also, if you found resonation within this message, be sure to drop a yellow heart within the comment section, okay? Or a sunflower emoji, whatever you feel fancy. At the end of every month, I draw a free personal read. So all of the comments that have yellow hearts or sunflower emojis, those are all entered as ballots to win that free personal reading. All right? Well, Capricorns, as always, take great care of your beautiful soul. All my love. Bye now.